information, I'd be happy to take it.
It has who's committed on it, you know.
Excellent, excellent. Awesome. All right, thank you.
Yeah, no
Hey,
problem.
good luck today.
Hey, good sir.
How was the result yesterday?
About it.
3-1.
Yeah.
Unlucky, unlucky. Get it back today, right? Oh, no. Come on, don't tell me that.
Red
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 2017 second day of the U.S. Youth National Soccer League tournament. Got a great U18 matchup for you this morning in our first game. We got Beadling Elite taking on the oops, sorry, getting my papers out. A little mixed up here. We got Campton United on the other side. This promised a really good game from both of these coaches today. Beadling looking to get their win after a 3-1 loss yesterday. Coach said it was a tough battle, looking to fix a couple of things early on so they don't make some of the mistakes that were made yesterday. And I'll tell you, folks, I know you may not be able to see any of the flags around the field, but it sure is a windy one here. Wind's coming hard from the left side of the field, moving on to the right. See how that factors into the play. See what kind of teams are able to either keep the ball in the air or if they get it down and focus more on connecting passes through the feet and move it up the field. Just before kickoff here, and Elite is going to hold on to the ball first. United sends it hard to the corner using that wind. Keeps it in bounds. Great skill right there to be able to hold on to it. Goes to cross it in, ends up losing it though, goes right to the goalie. Quick throw out. Beadling moving the ball pretty quick, trying to get it up the field as quickly as possible here. Going up through the middle, had a great switch here on the back side to get it on up and in. Good one-on-one going into the box. She gets pushed hard to the ground. Ref calls no call. Coach is yelling for the ref. Nothing gets called, just says to play on. Campton throw on the opposite sideline. Trying to maintain possession here in the middle. Does a good job to open herself up. Tries to get it one turn and ends up turning the ball over here. Ball's just getting jumbled around a little bit. You can see these girls maybe some nerves coming in through early on into the game. Nobody's settled in just yet. Campton with a nice steal in the middle. Sends it up, looking for their striker. That was number 9, Jenna Dominguez, that they're looking for on the outside. She ends up getting the ball back and a nice pass to the right. Got an open man on the left. Good battle for the inside, and Beadling's going to end up taking the ball away inside of the box. Building up a nice little counter here. There's number 2, Natalie Bell, on the ball. She's had it for a good 30 yards now. She's moved the ball well, just dips it off to the middle right there. We have a shot on target. Just comfortably goes to the middle of the goal for a save. Big boot, using that wind to their advantage. Ends up going well past midfield. Beadling defense staying strong, hold together here on the back, working well to get that ball down and quickly transition to the offense. Good connections there. Unlucky, just lost the ball. Campton was looking to switch the play of the field, ends up getting stopped out by a Beadling midfielder. Ball goes back to the defense, and Campton's going to maintain possession. Campton moving the ball well, tries to shield right there, ends up not being able to keep it, loses possession, and Beadling's on with a nice pass going into the middle. Moving up, she's inside of the 18, looking for somebody to pass to in the middle. Sends it over the top, and it's just a comfortable save for the goalie. No rush getting the ball out of the back, waiting for her teammates to get on up the field. Has a big boot, ends up going right to the Beadling defense. Looking for a big switch over the top. Decent ball in, but that wind's a major factor right here, and it ends up holding the ball up. Beadling building up a nice little attack here. There's numbers in the box, trying to get in. Gets a nice push down, looking for someone to pass to. Gets to the cross. She's open, but the ball does not end up making it all the way to her. Ends up getting stopped out. And a Campton defender ends up kicking the ball away for a nice clearance to get it out of bounds so they can regroup. There's a decent shot there by Amanda Moser. She tried to just curve it in with her right foot into the left side of the goal. But that wind just stopped it out just a bit, held the ball up, and it was another comfortable save for the goalie. Good build up here, sending the ball hard into the left, and it just goes out left for a goal kick. Lineup looks like this ball's going to come near side of the goal of the field here. Ends up coming right back to the goalie. Going to look to use that wind again and boot it well up the field. Beadling defense on top of the ball here, making sure that they're in the right position wherever it goes, doing a good job trapping it and moving it around here in the back. Nice shield there to open herself up, give her space, and she's just going to drop it back to the goalie here. Goes to send it far left. Good ball, able to keep it in, maintain that possession. Campton doing a really good job trying to steal that ball here in the attacking third of their half. Beadling just able to move the ball around, get it up the field. Good ball sent to the corner. It's a 50-50 right here. Fight for the ball. Beadling's going to come away with it. That's number 8 again, Amanda Moser. Beadling still with the ball, moving it around, making runs inside of the box, trying to find something. Ultimately, it's just going to go out for a corner. Up here in the 8th minute for Campton. Corner's a low, hard ball. Ends up getting a foot onto it, but it's just going to go out for a goal kick. Really drove that ball in nice and hard. Didn't want that wind to be a major factor here. Ball's driven again, and Beadling's going to come away with the ball. It's bouncing around here in the middle. Campton sends it up, trying to get it to their forward. Ball just rolls through. Goalie comes well out to get the ball and send it back up. Campton throw here near side. Scratched that. Called a quick foul, just a little shove in the back, nothing too major. Gonna be a Campton kick, quickly takes it, sends it to the middle. The Beadling's on top of it. Looking for a quick counter, unable to get the ball forward. They're just working the ball back around. Looking to push now. Is a good movement off the ball on the far side. And a big switch over the corner. It was a great ball. The bounce just ended up coming straight back up instead of her being able to chest it down. It just bounced right up into her arm. It's going to be a handball here for a Campton kick. Excellent ball there over the top to get it down the line. Good build up here. Really unlucky for Campton. Made 2 or 3 really amazing passes here on the near side. Gets it down the line, looking to cross it in. And the Beadling defender ends up just booting it off of her shin, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Goalie tells him to go up and in, looking to go to that right side. Really difficult for the goalie to get that ball up to near half. It's going to go into the corner. Goalie just lets it go out for a goal kick. Apologies to everyone out here. Just got word that the teams that I had and the programs were backwards. So it is actually Beadling that is the white team, and in red we have Campton. Apologies for that. Now I understand where some of the issues with some of the numbers were from in the starting lineup. No issues here. Still a great soccer game. Got it going on back here on. Campton with a good pass down the line. Cutting in with the right foot. Unlucky call there. Ref just calls slide offsides. Could have been more than a yard. Still no argument from the Campton midfielder. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the middle. Ref just going to call a quick foul. Beadling sends the ball up to the corner. Chantel Carranza with a great ball up to the corner. Unlucky play there. Ends up just tripping over her own foot there. He felt the build-up coming. It's going to end up going out of bounds for a Beadling throw. Kyle.
Get a roster?
Got it.
Got one? All right, any questions about any players? Good? All right.
Good.
Nice.
Campton throw here. No major rush to get it in, getting our numbers up. Deep throw into the far corner. It's a good 50-50 ball. She's trying to shield it out. Campton player ends up having to just poke her toe through it and ends up going out for a goal kick. Good 1-2 combination down here from Campton. Working hard, gets it in. Nice little cross with the left foot. Ends up getting stopped out. Regaining possession, this is Chantel Carranza working real hard to get the ball in. Defender only only thing she could do was to poke it away, and now they have a corner. Good corner, nice 50-50 ball. Defender just heads it back out for another corner. This one's a low driven ball. Tries to get a little back heel. No one was on top of it and ends up just going to the Beadling goalie. Quick boot, trying to get everybody up and catch the defense off guard. It's a good 50-50 ball, but I think the wind's going to win this battle, and it ends up going out of bounds. Good throw in, nice shield here from the midfielder. Ends up getting a foul called. Good steal here. Ref gives the advantage. One-on-one shot here. Natalie Bell with the ball. That was number 9, Jenna Dombrowski, that ended up stopping that goal from happening. Made sure to hold on well on her defensive side. Ends up poking the ball out for a corner. Good spacing from everybody in the box. Ball goes up near the high end. Wind ends up pushing the ball just a bit and doesn't quite travel the full distance that she wanted it to. Foul gets called. Looks like they're going to go for a quick kick. Ball gets switched nicely onto the field. Misses her initial first touch attempt, but ends up regaining it. Campton with a nice build-up possession here, working on the ball, trying to get through, and it ended up going to the goalkeeper. Great switch, just couldn't get her touch down fast enough. Ball ended up bouncing up back onto her. It's a Beadling throw here on the near side. No rush. Not much movement going on here. Ends up winning the ball, gets another throw down here in the corner. Wind's picking up just a bit. There's a left center. Head gets going up. Ends up going to the top of the 18. Ball still bouncing around here in the middle. Campton ends up getting it up and in. Great turn to hold the ball in. Now Campton's on the corner attack. They're holding it right here in the corner. Trying to beat her mark one-on-one. She ends up getting by her, has a go at goal. Ends up going right to the goalkeeper. Comfortable save. Quick boot trying to catch them off guard here on the defense. No issues for Campton. Rep gives a quick whistle. Just a little talking to. Beadling with a good kick up and a great header to get the ball up to her forward. Campton back on the attack. Building up, sending the ball down the line to the corner. Great positioning. People are moving. She's getting help. Just drops it back. One time into the box. Ends up overshooting her just a little bit. Gets a header. The ball's still bouncing around here in the middle. Comfortably taken and gathered up. Sends it right back out to the corner. Ends up not making it to her man and gets taken away. It's a Beadling counter here. Sends it over the top. Good 50-50 battle for this ball. Campton defender ends up winning it. Sends it back to her goalie. And they comfortably get the ball out. Campton captain, center back Veronica Gibbons, doing a very good job here early into the game. Not many passes getting through her, and she's doing a great job man marking that center forward. Campton throw here on the side. Waiting for some movement. Not much. Decent little switch. Just sends the ball down the line. It's going to be a 50-50 battle. They're shoulder to shoulder. Beadling defender shielded really nice. Tried to get the ball out, but ends up dropping it right to a Campton midfielder. Fortunate for them, they were able to take the ball back away. That could have been really ugly for Beadling. Campton sends the ball down. Has a go. Sends it right up into the left corner, but it ends up going just inches over the bar. Beadling goalie goes back and gets the ball, and she's going to be gathering herself for a goal kick. While we're waiting for that to start, just USU Soccer would like to thank some of the national sponsors we have: AE Engine, American Eagle, and Bag Tags. Ball gets sent up into the middle. Ends up getting poked away. Out off of Beadling. Great shield by the captain. Both teams desperately trying to get the ball on the ground so they can play it. Foul ends up getting called. There's going to be a sub here on the side. No sub yet. Ball gets played quickly, gets sent over the top. It's going to go out of bounds for a Campton throw. Now here comes the subs. Two subs coming in here for Campton. Going to look to make an immediate push for the second half of this first half. Moving the ball good. Shields the ball just enough to get her open to make her own move. Good 1-2. Looks to pass it into the middle. Ends up getting sent into the Beadling defense. Campton gathering themselves. Good 50-50 ball. Beadling ends up taking the ball away here in the middle. They have numbers up. Goes to poke it through. Gets it to her forward. She tries to drop it back. They maintain possession here. Good job by Beadling building this one up. Tries to switch the play. She doesn't end up going to the ball, and Campton player comes sprinting back to take it away, and she does. Beadling looking for a counterattack. Got movement up here in the front. Just sends it up to their center forward. She holds onto the ball nicely. Looking to play the ball somewhere. Looking for someone open. Ends up poking it through. No one there. Beadling midfielder pulls it out to the side. Ball's about to roll out of bounds, so she has to kick it. Tries to just dip it in over the top to her other striker, and it ends up going out of bounds for a goal kick. Good awareness there from Beadling, quickly countering. Good 1-2 to get it down to the side. Nice cross into the middle. She has somebody there. She ends up winning the header, but it goes off of the Campton defender. Looking for a quick counter. Ref comes in. Seems like just a slight injury here. I think she just got hit in the head, so ref is going to send both of them out, get them checked out. They both said they're okay, but they're just going to get checked out for a second. Both girls a little bit upset that the ref told them to get out of the game for a second and get checked out. No issues, they're just going to get looked at real quick. And I believe they're going to come back into the game. Ref just explaining both things to both coaches. While we get a quick break, USU Soccer would like to thank some of our national sponsors. Bubba Burger, Cliff Bar, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expanda Brand, Front Rush. Without them, we wouldn't be able to be out here today watching this beautiful game that we all love. It's a nice sunny day, aside from the wind, perfect weather. This tournament means a lot to these young people. A bunch of college coaches get out here. Hundreds of coaches are have attended this game or have attended this tournament weekend already between yesterday and the start of today. It's great exposure for these young ladies that want to move on to the next chapter and end up playing this game in college. Just at this game, I think I counted 7 or 8 college coaches that were here watching on this near side, possibly more on the other side. Play finally resumes here. We got Campton trying to get a quick attack, sending the ball up to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's actually going to be Beadling ball. Ball ends up going out of bounds, and they gave it right back to Campton. Sends it into the middle. She's by herself, had time. Ball ends up getting taken away. Good shield off and a quick foul called. Ref's going to give it an advantage since they have the ball. Good move to open herself up, send the ball up to the middle. Just couldn't get a touch on it quick enough before Beadling ended up taking it back away. Good build up here. Good ball played into the middle. Goalie went to come out. Ended up having to backtrack just a bit. Threw the Campton forward off balance just for a second. She ended up kicking the ball right out of bounds. Couple subs for both teams looking to come in. Right at 15 minutes left in this first half. Both teams looking for that critical first goal to put themselves in the lead. Campton ends up winning the ball. Sends it up towards the middle. Regains possession up near the final third. Beadling looking to get the ball out. Ends up going back to the hands of the Campton defender as she pushes up high. She tracks back to gather the ball. She's going to be the one to throw it in. Goes into the middle. Just a little mishit with that trap. Ball ends up getting bounced around. Beadling's going to end up keeping the ball, sending it right back to the feet of the Campton player, and now they're on a counter of their own. Lightning speed here, crosses the ball in nice and ends up getting a goal. Haley Reinberg with that assist. It was a beautiful assist. Scratch that, it's an offsides call from the linesman. Campton not protesting the call in any way. For the moment, it looked like Campton was going to get their lucky break, get their 1-0 lead that they were fighting for. Ends up tied again. See if they can carry that momentum further into this half. Number 2, Reinberg for Campton, doing a lot of work on the offense. Moving the ball nicely, using her speed to get around defenders, and she's really looking for that assist. Couple of times now she's made it up that left side of the field and ended up crossing it in nicely. Campton on the attack again. She has it up towards the left, goes to send it over. Far side to her teammate. Ends up getting stopped out by the Beadling defense. Good 50-50 balls here. Ball gets sent out to the left. Good slide, getting her foot into the ball to keep the Campton midfielder from being able to expose the left side of the field. Pokes it out for a throw-in. Good shield to open herself up to give her some room to dribble. Nice touch into the middle. Good 1-2 combination coming here. Sends it back into the left, and it ends up getting hit by the heel of the Beadling defender. It's going to go out for a Campton corner. Campton lining up nicely in the box. Got 2 in the front, couple in the back running in. Beadling first to the ball. Looking to play out of the back. Sends it out to the corner and then just boots it up. Campton gathering, turning around. Goes all the way back to the goalie. And she sends it up towards the midfield. No one there to hit it to. Beadling ended up winning the ball. Then sending it right back to Campton. Campton looking to connect some passes here in the back. Right defender sending it up a little bit. Couple of touches, not much pressure. Able to send it up nicely to the right corner. Great cut in. She was looking for a run there in the box. No one ended up coming, so the goalie gathers. Beadling with the ball. Nice switch there. Missed it with the first touch. Able to regain her control of the ball there. Sends it right back to the other side. Beadling doing a really good job switching the ball left and right. Really trying to expose the defenders and get them off Campton with a good turnaround here. Gets stopped out. She was looking for a foul, ended up not getting it. That was Haley Reinberg that was on the ground looking for the foul. She was on the ball right there again, ends up dropping it back. Campton ends up winning the foul call. Quick play to get through, looking for that exposure. Ends up a nice 1-2 combination, has a go, and sends it to the right of the goal. It's just going to be a goal kick. Beadling defense can breathe easy, at least for another couple minutes after that one. Campton with that quick pass ended up connecting 4 or 5 passes in a matter of seconds. Really opened it up and exposed the defense of Beadling. Ball getting bounced around in the middle. Sends it back all the way to the goalie. And she's just going to tap it back out to the outside. Good pressure coming here from Beadling here early. Not trying to give them that full-on counter and let them dribble all the way up. Lots of pressure on and off the ball. They come away with the steal they were looking for a quick counter. They have numbers up. Run going into the near corner. She ends up winning the ball, looking to hold it up as the rest of her teammates get up. Good battle for the ball. Campton ends up taking the ball out and just kicking it up the field, trying to get it out and regroup their defense. Trip from behind is going to give Beadling a nice free kick from the middle of the field. Lining up towards the back of the 18. Quick hit towards the back corner. Looking for someone to win it. No one gets a head on it. And the ball ends up just rolling out for a goal kick. Quick kick taken. Looking to get the ball up the field quickly. Moving it to the right. Sending it up just a bit. Ball gets poked out by Beadling. Going to be a Campton throw. Just under 8 minutes left here in the first half. Both teams looking for that first goal. Campton looked like they were going to have the lead early with that assist. Ended up getting called back. She was offsides. Quick throw by Campton. She has space to do something with it. Ends up hitting the ball. Gets blocked by the defender. Rolls in and they send it out to the far side. Ball doesn't make it out of bounds. Campton regroups. She's going back into the middle. Has a good strike. Teammate open, ends up getting it on her thigh. Doesn't actually get a full shot off of it, but it hits her thigh to redirect, trying to go for that left side of the goal. Goalie able to come back and collect the ball before it goes in. Beadling playing nicely here, connecting 4 or 5 passes. Unlucky break right there, just gets away from her after her trap from the thigh. Good shield there. They're on a break. They have numbers in the box. Plays it through. Ball comes through. Looking for these connections now. You can see that they're really trying to push for that goal here. Working it on the right side. Cutting in and out. Getting past one. Pulling the ball back. Time in the middle. Open player. She tries for the one-time left foot finish. Ends up mishitting it. And it goes out to the left for a goal kick. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Will either one of these teams get that go-ahead goal to be winning here at halftime? Ball ends up coming near side, just rolling out of bounds. Beadling looking to lock this in. They have a lot of pressure up here. Campton looking for somebody to be open. Ends up sending it up the middle. Now the ball goes out of bounds again for another Campton throw. Looking for some movement. There's not much movement going on here on the near side. Just has to throw it up the line. And another lucky break. Ball goes out of bounds for another Campton throw. Sends it down the line again. Some movement going on. Ends up winning the ball here. Going down the far left side. Cutting in. Beating a defender. Looking for someone to get open. Sends it across. Open. Just happened to miss the ball. Misses it. Great play there and a build-up from Campton. Sending the ball into the left. Ended up mishitting the ball. Doesn't actually get the shot that she wanted the first time. Goes far side to the opposite winger. She sends it back into the middle. Wide open again for another shot. One time hits it and it hits the post. Comes back. Goalie couldn't gather the ball. And she ends up hitting it again out of bounds. Corner taken here. It's a high lofted ball into the middle. Campton gets a head on it, but it ends up going far right side. Dropping it back to the corner taker. Sending it back up to the middle. You can feel the build-up happening here for Campton. Working on the ball, weaving in and out. Gets it to the corner, and the Beadling defender can only poke the ball away for a throw-in. Ball goes into the goal line. Beadling defender comes away with a nice boot to get it up the field. They can regroup. Everybody's pushing up really hard now. Goes back to the goalie. Some pressure coming now from the Beadling forwards in midfield. Going to win the ball. Shielding nicely. No call there. Ref gives them both a warning for going shoulder to shoulder. Beadling takes the throw really quickly. Sends it in. She's looking for a switch. The speed of Haley Reinberg too much for her. She's got time and space. She's going up the left field. Defender's coming, crosses into the middle, gets a nice rip with her right foot, but it ends up going to the middle of the goal. A little frustrated after that one. She made a great move and a beautiful cut to get by 3 defenders. Ends up not coming away with the goal. Campton defender sending the ball up to the top a little bit. Looking for that run, wasn't there. Beadling looking for that same run out of their team. And is taken away by the Campton captain. Good ball up to the right side. Looking for a second, but the defender's going to win that race. Goes to hit it out of bounds, and it ends up going out for a goal kick. She tried that nice step over move that she's done earlier with that right foot to get herself open for another pass and turn and be able to look downfield. Defender stuffed it out that time. Beadling sends the ball up the top. They have some numbers. Campton first with the ball, drops it back to the goalie. And she sends it over the top. Great spacing by the midfield here for Campton. And the ability that they have to get the ball out when it goes all the way back to their goalie. A lot of discipline. Just over a minute here in the first half. Campton working the ball around. Goes back to the goalie. She's looking to come back towards the same side. Shielding the ball nicely. Ends up just sending the ball up nicely towards the middle. Reinberg got her head on that one, and they maintain possession. Beautiful ball up to the corner. Just a bit too out of reach for her teammate. Beadling was looking for a counter. No numbers up. Ball ends up going back to the Campton goalie. Reinberg with another beautiful run. Couple touches drawing the defender and then dipping it off to the right side. Looking for that push. She cuts in. She ends up beating the defender, sends it into the middle. Missing her teammate. Good 50-50 battle for the ball. She has a go and gets the goal. Beautiful combination there with at the very end of this first half. Ball gets sent down to the corner. Goalie's just going to let it go out for a goal kick. Head ref is checking his watch. Both teams anticipating that final whistle of the first half. Sends it up to the left side. Good header to keep the ball in bounds. Beautiful cut into the middle. Finds her teammate beautifully in a very nice switch. Foul called on the Beadling midfield. Gonna be a Campton free kick. Just a hit to the right. Good dribbling. Numbers in. One-time hit with the right foot into the middle. Beadling defender gets a hold of it. It's Reinberg with a shot. Ends up going to the goalie, and that's going to be the end of the first half. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching this game with us. Hate that you can't be here, but we're glad you're here with us in spirit. Stay tuned for another great second half. Campton with the lead 1-0. Welcome back, everyone, to this beautiful matchup. U18s really coming out strong, showing us some great play. Beadling and Campton taking their sides again. It's going to be Campton now with the win behind their back and that advantage. We'll see how that plays in. See what new tactics there are, whether they play over the top or play it through defeat. And we'll see if Beadling can get that tying goal that they've been looking for. Campton got that 1-0 lead very late into the first half with a nice lucky break. Good possession going in through the middle. And ended up getting that goal that they were looking for. A nice comfortable lead going into the half. Good possession here early to start from Campton. Pulling the ball back. Just a simple drop back. And looking to switch the play. The switch is there. She cuts into the middle. Dipping it down to the middle. Beadling defense stops the ball. Beadling connecting a couple of passes of their own now and then finally sends it up. Looking for their forward on the side. Wind blows the ball back just a bit. It's going to be difficult to make that ball today. Unlucky call there. A foul on the shield as the ball was going over the top. Campton getting a little movement in the box. Sits it in. Beadling defense outstanding, getting the header. Campton's regrouping. Switches the play. Sends it into the middle. Beadling defense all over it. Ends up getting a foul called. As soon as that ball got into the middle, there were 3 Beadling defenders ready. Five in the wall here for Beadling. Knowing that Campton has a win behind their back, probably going to go to goal for this one. Sends it up and in, and it just goes right over the crossbar. Maybe 6 inches over, right towards the middle. Don't think the goalie was nervous about that at all. Able to get her hand up and block that even if it did drop down. Good power on it, just missed the direction of a corner. Goalie sends it up and in. That wind really brutal, not letting them get that ball up towards half where they want it. Good battling here from both sides of the field. Everybody moving the ball around here nicely. Gets the ball up to her forward. She's shielding the ball nicely, looking to pass it off. She does. And another good shield, looking the ball to get back. Trying to find some movement, little push in the back. No call, good play. Gets the ball out long enough for them to regroup. Campton back onto the attack, moving the ball around nicely, looking for a little switch. Nice play to the corner. The ball's rolling hard towards out of bounds. She gets to it before it does, drops it back. Nice pull into the middle. The ball's going to go in for a goal. It was just a miss hit. The goalie thought the defender was going to block that ball and ended up missing it. I believe it was the Campton midfielder, Kayla Vila, they ended up getting that goal. played the ball in nicely towards the backside of the goal and ended up making its way through. Campton with a nice steal here. Numbers up, plays it down. She's onside, ends up breaking, looking for a cross, sends it up. Ball just gets up a little too high, ends up regrouping, getting a nice shot, but it's stopped by the Beadling goalie. Campton ended up winning the ball off of that goal kick. Great defense there to poke the ball away. Campton ended up getting the ball back on. She's back on sides, ends up taking the shot, and another very impressive save by the goalie. That's 0-0, Olivia Rupersberger with another outstanding save. Win not doing Beadling any favors today. Making it difficult to get that ball up. They really like to play it over the top. Beadling winning that header, getting up to the midfield and trying to switch the play. A lot of speed coming from that opposite side. Campton looking to play the ball here on the near side. Good touch through. And great awareness to get the ball in and move it around herself. Tries to get it to a teammate. The ball was just a little too far away. Had to poke it with her toe. Ended up losing it, but they have it right back. Goes to play it down. Nice little 1-2. The ball ends up going out of bounds, though, for a Beadling throw. Looking for somebody up the field. Plays it down the line, and a great header to open up her teammate. She has some space to move. She's going to cut into the inside, play it out to the corner. Nice 1-2 switch. Another one. Great move, and a third one. She's cutting back and forth. Ends up getting shoved off the ball. Still maintaining it. Ref gives a nice no call. Actually, was playing advantage. Ended up getting the call there. That was great play on the ball by Natalie Bell. Four in the wall. Plays the ball hard towards the right. Had a couple of teammates open in the back. Tried to get a hit on him, but it was just over all of them. Unlucky there, but a nice driven ball. Ball's out of bounds for a Campton throw on the far side. Ends up winning the header, sending it back into the middle, but no one was there, so Beadling's going to come the other way with it. Beadling midfield, really working hard to get that ball back. Ball goes out of bounds. While they're waiting, U.S. Youth Soccer would like to thank some of the national sponsors that we have. Fusionetics, Major League Soccer, Nesquik, Nike, and Premier International Tours. Without those guys, we wouldn't be able to be here watching this game today. Play resumes with a nice battle here in the middle of the field. Beadling ends up coming up with it. Tries to get a simple pass out to the outside to spread the floor. That was Riley Byrne trying to expand the play a bit. No one was there. Ball ends up going out of bounds. Both teams battling really hard, possession going back and forth. Great double turn right there. Campton moving the ball really nicely, getting into the wings and the outsides and then moving it back into the middle. Beadling gets a nice spin around there. She's open in the middle, ends up getting a touch on it and getting it out to the outside. Moving the ball around, tries to dip it back into the middle, doesn't get it quite to a teammate, and Campton's going to come the other way with it. Moving the ball around here well, 1-2s, tries to get it up to the corner, but Beadling defense all over it. A little bit of pushing and shoving in the middle. These girls have been going at it all afternoon. Had numbers in the box. Couple girls wide open. Goes to send it in. A little bit of misdirection. Campton maintaining possession here. Goes to just take a shot and then comfortably is gathered by the goalie. Campton doing some good 1-2s, just a bit too hard, ends up hitting her left shoulder and going out of bounds. Throw comes in down the line. Campton player steps around nicely to get her foot onto it, but it ends up going out of bounds. Going down the line again. Good 50-50 battle for the ball. Head ref says it's going to be Campton ball. There's a tour. Nice flick to her teammate. Fighting for possession here in the middle. Beadling with a nice pass up to the corner. Doesn't get a touch on the ball and ends up losing it. Good play here. Great awareness to step over the ball, not actually touch it and then come back. Open herself up for that big switch that she was able to make. Great turn right there by the forward. Pass to the outside, just gets stopped. Beadling throw here near side. Goes to send it down the line again, just gets headed out of bounds by the Campton midfield. Sends it back down the line. Natalie Bell, the target, working hard for Beadling. Ends up losing the ball. It's going to be a Campton throw. Good ball into the middle. She's able to get the ball and get a nice little turn with it. Unable to get a shot off, though. Campton comes away with it. Gets another little turn. Good battle for the ball. Good battle for possession. Ends up swinging at the ball, doesn't actually get the kick. Ref's going to pull both of them aside and give them a talk. No cards ends up getting drawn. Campton tried to quickly resume that play. Ref's going to tell him to pull it back. Wait for his signal. Almost 11:15 here in Wilson, North Carolina, approaching the 60th minute of this game. Campton sends it up to the middle. Beadling gets ahead on it. Looks to get a quick counter. Campton takes it right back, sends it down the line. They have numbers in if she can get to it. Unlucky, the ball's just going to roll out of bounds before she can get it. Throw comes up towards the middle. Campton doing good defense here on the side on these throw-ins. Sending the ball out of bounds here. Gonna be another Beadling throw. Sends it up towards the middle. Natalie Bell the target for that. Very involved in the offense, Natalie is. Able to keep defenders behind her, shield the ball, hold on to it. Looking for that first goal. Ball goes up towards the top. Good battle for the ball, bouncing around, headers everywhere. Comes out towards the side. Campton's gonna come away with it. Trying to get out the back, nice pull back and a step around. Ends up going back towards a Beadling player, and she's unable to get through the defense. Goes to play it down the line, weighing her options, pulling the ball down, shielding it nicely. Campton player able to poke her foot through and ends up sending the ball off of the leg of the Beadling defender. They're going to win a corner, or win a throw in here. Throw goes down near the side. Hits the chest of a Beadling defender, ends up losing the ball, and it goes out. Campton getting a corner here. We'll see if they can get their third goal. Wind dying down just a bit for this corner. Goes in towards the high top of the 18, over the penalty spot. Gets collected on the opposite side by Campton. Has it go and just gets blocked by the Beadling defender. Great defense there. Campton still on the attack though, maintaining possession. Gets taken away by Beadling. Nice pullback to open herself up. Gets the ball into the middle, and now Beadling's going to be on the counter. Unlucky break there. Booted it up, trying to get it to the sideline to widen the play. Had a couple teammates over there. Ball ends up just going out of bounds. Couple of quick subs now for both teams. Adelina Roman's coming in. Getting her first action of the day for Beadling. Nice switch of the play. Trying to widen the play. Ball just doesn't travel as far as they wanted it to. Campton takes it away. Good play there, getting it up. She's going in towards the middle, looking for the ball. It was 1-on-2, and she had zero fear there. Natalie Bell was trying to get it behind both of them and just run around and run onto it. Campton able to stop the ball. Beadling back on the attack again, getting it past half. Working the ball up towards the front. Good drop off. Nothing there she could do right there. So she just hits it off of the defender. Goes out of bounds and they win a throw. Beadling here on the attack. Good battle here. Shoulder to shoulder play. Punches it in. Tries to run around her. But ends up not getting to the ball first. Campton takes it away. Goes to play it into the middle. Doesn't come to the ball. And Beadling's able to take it away. Great play again by Natalie Bell. Shielding the ball really hard, trying to get that ball. Ends up winning it. She's one-on-one with the goalie. Has a go. Gets pulled down. No call. Ends up getting knocked out towards the right. The ball doesn't travel out of bounds. They win it back. Ball still in play. Win keeping the ball in bounds. Twice now that it was on target. Feel the momentum of the game switching just a bit. Beadling finding their comfort zone, able to get the ball up to Natalie Bell. She's working hard, holding up that ball, getting in some other teammates and making good passes. And you can almost feel that Beadling's going to be getting a goal any moment now. Campton looking to take control back of the game as well. With a 2-0 lead, trying to get their third. Good defense here, just heads the ball back out for another throw. Campton taking the ball away, it ends up getting through. Beadling defender's going to be first to it, sends it all the way back to the goalie. She's just going to send it the other side. Good pressure here from Campton. Ball ends up coming to the left. She's trying to keep it in. Ends up not being able to. That ball is just bouncing a little too high. Ends up going out of bounds. Good pressure from Campton here. Throw goes in towards the middle. Chested nicely, and then one time down the line, just rolls a little too far and ends up out of bounds. Ball's gathered, weighing her options. Sends it down the line, goes to get a touch on it, and the ball just goes out of bounds. Quick throw into the middle, trying to win it. She ends up getting by, pokes it through. And a great defensive slide by Mia Snyder, able to get that ball away, because if she didn't get her foot on that one, it was going to be 2-on-1 against the goalie. Excellent counter building for Beadling. Able to move the ball in. Little battle for the ball. Ends up getting knocked to the ground. Loses it, but they regain it right here. Natalie Bell came sprinting in to get her foot on the action. Nice play from Beadling, trying to be patient, finding the passes, getting people open, trying to get the entire team up. Good ball gets switched, target Natalie Bell. Ball's on the ground, playing with it. Campton sends it up to their forward. Nice touch to the outside, and then a good ball Great stop, though, by Mia Snyder. She got her thigh on that one. Campton takes it back. She's one-on-one with the keeper. Gets inside. Pulls it to the side. Gets a shot off. And a great block. Number 42, Madison Ganicola. Fights back. Gets her leg in front of that ball. And it goes out for a corner. Minutes left in the game. Campton with a corner and a 2-0 lead. Subs coming in. Was going to take the corner. Ref says hold on just a bit. Haley Reinberg here to take this corner. The speedster for Campton. The ball just gets lofted a little too high and able to just get pulled down comfortably by the goalie. Campton regains possession, looking for a nice switch. Reinberg with the ball. She moves it up to the left. Ball gets tipped by the Beadling defense and ends up going high into the hands of the goalie. Goes to switch the play. Ball doesn't get quite as far as she wanted it to. Campton able to get the ball back. Sends it out. Another sub coming in here for Beadling. It's number 5, Celeste Wahlberg, coming into the game, sporting some bright orange cleats. Gonna make her presence known. Attack. Ball gets dropped to the middle. Comes back over the top. No one there. Good pressure by Beadling to win the ball right back. Campton working hard to try to get the ball out. And they get it out of bounds right there. Able to regroup their defense now. Beadling offense gaining momentum. Great ball through here. Able to track back the defense of Beadling. Mia Snyder doing a lot of work here on the defense in the second half. Couple of crucial saves, couple of crucial sprints back, able to get the ball out. Keep Campton from being able to get in behind her. With the ball right now, dumps it into the middle. Campton with the ball. Nice strike to the middle. Ends up going right over the goal. 6 inches lower, and that probably would have went in. It was Haley Reinberg with the shot. Working hard. Ball ended up getting lost, so we're going to get a new ball. Just over 15 minutes to go here. Great play there. And just an unlucky miss hit. was a great one-time hit back to the corner of the 18. It was Hannah Ridenhouse that took that shot. Ball dropped. It was still bouncing. She wanted it to be stationary, but ended up bouncing a little too high. Got her foot up, made connection with the ball, and it was some good power. Just ended up rolling off the top of her foot to the right side, going out of bounds. Ridenhouse here with the ball. She's got tons of time, tons of space, weighing her options, looking to cross it in. Finds a player in the box, gets a head on it. This is number 22, Cassidy Joyce, that got her head on that ball. Ended up just going out of bounds. Great play here. Beadling winning a foul. Wynn ends up pushing that ball hard towards the right side of the field. You could tell she was going for that opposite corner of the 18. Possession getting jumbled around here. Campton with a great attack here, pushing the ball up towards the left corner. Good cross in. Beadling able to get a head on it and send it back out. Beadling moving the ball around here in the final bits of their field. Good triangle combination to open herself up. Sends the ball up the line. She's going to hold the ball up. Ball goes out in bounds for a Beadling throw. Quick throw down the line. Natalie Bell on it. Good battle here. Campton on the attack. Good cut inside. Cut in again. Has a go with the ball towards the near side of the post. Just not hard enough. Comfortable snag by the goalie. Beadling moving the ball here on the defense. Getting it up. Player goes down, just got a little kick to the ankle. Ref calls a foul. She's testing it out. Seems to be in a little bit of pain. Coach is coming out to ask her if she's okay. Find out what happened. She seems to be in a little bit of pain, limping off. USU Soccer wants to thank some of the national sponsors that we have. Sunmade, Target, United Soccer Coaches, US Soccer, Wilson Trophy, and Yokohama. Without them, we wouldn't be able to watch this game today. Able to walk off on her own. She's just testing out that ankle there on that sideline. Game resumes. Campton able to get there. Gets tabletop there on the other end. Campton with the ball. Trying to move it down the line of the field. Ends up kicking it out of bounds. It's going to be a Beadling throw on the far side with just 10 minutes left in this game. Good communication there from that throw in. Pointed her out. was the third pass that just wasn't there. Campton on the attack here. She's inside of the box. Has a go to the far corner. Comfortable save, though, by the goalie. Ball's high into the middle. Beadling ever to take control of the ball. Tries to get it up to the forward. The Campton midfield just really hard to penetrate. Ball goes out towards the far side. Going to take her on. Has two on her. Ends up trying to dip it over to the middle. Gets stopped out. Beadling sends the ball up. Ball goes in towards the middle, just drops it back. Ball gets moved around. Still juggling for possession, both teams. Ends up getting poked out, and the goalie's able to come and collect the ball. Quick kick, wind still being brutal to them. Not able to get it as far as she'd like. Excellent touch there. Ball was glued to her foot when she got the stop on that one. Followed by a good pass that just got mishit, pushed back over. Campton now has the ball, looking to attack again, sends it into the middle and just drops it back. Sends it over the top. It's not a bad ball, just a little bit too difficult for her to keep under control. Foul caught on the far side of the field. Natalie Bell working really hard on this offense for Beadling. Trying to get a goal, trying to help her team get back into this with just 8 minutes left in the game. Ball's here at the midfield. Looking for a big boot while the wind's down a little bit. Gets it up high and in. Excellent ball. Gets played. The one time just unable to go in. It was number 7, Riley Byrne, that took that shot. Just went hard to the left corner. Didn't actually go completely out of bounds because of this wind being able to keep it in. A little 50-50 ball. Foul ends up getting called. Ball's on the ground near the corner. Gonna play it as if it were a corner. Coach for Campton really upset, trying to get the head ref's attention and talk about the earlier incident. Campton goalie taking her time. Beautiful pass. And a nice touch to keep the ball from going too far away from her there on the trap. Campton moving the ball nicely. Able to shield the ball, just gets pushed to the ground. Simple foul called. Six minutes left here. Campton on the run with it, has multiple people on her. She has somebody open in the box, moves it to the outside. Nice cross in, it's high and over and ends up going in for a goal. Ball just drops right over the hands of the goalie. Number 99, Hannah Rittenhouse with that goal. Looking for a cross. Wind just helped out right there, able to drop it in beautifully. Just like that, 5 minutes left in the game. Campton has a comfortable 3-0 lead now. Doing a good job moving the ball around here. Ends up tripping up a bit. Able to regain the ball. Gets a foul called. Good job maintaining possession even though she tripped up the first time on her own. Able to shield the ball and poke it back. Quick switch of the play. Comes back into the middle. Moving up the field just a bit. Coming all the way to the corner. 3 on her. Beadling, good job taking that ball away. No one on the near side though. When she passed that up the sideline, just went right back to the Campton defender. Rittenhouse with the ball here, looking to play it in. Good dump in. She's wide open. Gets a header, and that's a goal. Excellent assist by Rittenhouse. Excellent goal by Chantel Carranza. She's been working hard this entire game. Definitely deserved that goal. Defender for Beadling able to just clear the ball out to the right. Last defender, great awareness by Rawson still. Moving the ball nicely here in the middle. Looking to progress. Good defensive slide. Missed the ball. And just happened to get the ankle of the forward. Gonna be a foul. Quick take into the ball, a couple of cuts, getting the ball to the outside here. Pulling it back, opening herself up, zipping in. Great ball movement here. One cut, sends it across. Cool, calm, and collected by the goalie. Goes to send it up. No one was there, ends up going right back to the Campton defense. They're moving the ball around here nicely. Good pressure here from Beadling, goes out of bounds off of her. Throwing the ball deep down to the corner, ends up hitting her head and is going to go out for a corner. Less than 2 minutes left here. Campton not in any rush to get this one. Ryberg has a quick pass in. They're just going to hold the ball into the corner. Moving the ball around, playing it down to the corner. She stays on sides, gets it back to the corner, and is going to try to hold the ball up and get rid of some time. Ball ends up going out of bounds for a corner. Campton's going to keep the ball here in the corner and hold on to it. Excellent job pulling that ball between two people's legs to get the ball out. Campton able to recover the ball though. Natalie Bell has the ball here in the middle. Trying to progress the ball a little bit. Ball ends up going out of bounds. Campton throw. Push in the back. Going to be a foul now. Less than a minute in this game. Moving the ball around decent triangles and then finally kicked away by the Beadling defense. Playing it out to the wing, looking to just hold the ball now. Beadling throw here. Clock is showing 90 minutes. Ref calls full time. Final score, Campton 4, Beadling 0. It's a great game here today. Thank everybody for coming out. Hope we get to see you guys later. Stay tuned. There's going to be another game right after this in about 20 minutes.